So what's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about a couple of different Apple Pencil cases. Recently got an Apple Pencil a couple of weeks ago to go with my iPad Pro.
Hey guys, I was editing that footage together and I could hear some sort of noise in the background. I have no idea what that is. My phone's never picked that up before. This is the first time I've heard it. And I did get a new camera, so I don't know if the mic is just really good and it's picking something up, or it could be one of two things that I'll try to mess with before the next video, and we'll see if it's fixed by then. But I hope it is, and I hope you don't mind it too much, and I apologize, because I think it's annoying. So what can you do?
The complaint that most people have is I don't have anywhere to put it, there's nothing to do with it, it's slick. I don't really think it's that slick, but so there's some concerns. I like the Apple Pencil a lot, first of all. It definitely makes editing these videos a lot easier, since I do use my iPad Pro to edit everything, since my iMac is, this holiday season will be 10 years old. So it's had a rough life, and it's still a champ though, and I appreciate it. But the iPad Pro does everything I need it to do. You can use iMovie, or you can pay for LumaFusion, which is what I recently started using, and I used that on the Aki Action Cam review. That was the first thing that I actually completely did in LumaFusion, and I love it. The Apple Pencil. When it came out, everyone was, that's awesome, that's stupid. Either or. You weren't an in-between, it was one or the other. I thought it was cool. I've got a lot of friends that are artists, things like that. I was like, oh, they would definitely use that. I don't really have a purpose for it, but now I kind of do. It does if you're drawing or writing. I let my kids, I downloaded a coloring book app, and they color on it. It definitely feels like you're writing on paper. So that's pretty cool. The point of this video is, what do you do with your Apple Pencil when you're not using it? Where do you put it? What do you keep it in? Personally, when I bought it, I was like, well, I love Apple's leather products. I love the phone cases. I've been using exclusively the Apple phone cases since the iPhone 5. Had the red leather on the iPhone 5. I broke my iPhone 5, so it carried over to 5S. When I got the iPhone 6 Plus, again, I bought the Apple leather case for it. Also, again, in red, because I mean, red's my favorite color. So, 6 Plus, and then the 6S Plus, because I had that too. Both kept in the red case. I keep a protective case that I use. Like if I go somewhere, I'll throw that on my phone, but I always keep the leather case on it for everyday use. I use element cases for going running, going hiking, going to a concert, going wherever that isn't normal everyday use. I use an element case. I've had an element case since my iPhone 5. This has been my routine, and I still do this. So now, iPhone 7 Plus obviously had to get a different case because the 6 Plus, 7 Plus different. Yeah. So I had the brown, aged beautifully, loved it. On the 10, well, went back to the red leather. Definitely love it. It's soft, they're leather, it's real leather, and what can I say? I've had other leather brands. I use Nomad. I loved the case, but it will not take a single drop. I literally dropped it 2.5 feet off the couch onto the hardwood floor. Leather ripped right up the side. I've dropped my iPhone 10 in the leather case, on hardwood, on gravel. Yeah, it puts a few nicks in it. If you can see down in here, there's a few little dots from gravel, but it just isn't, you know, it just makes the leather look better. It makes it age more. It's cool. I dig it. So, I obviously went with the red leather official Apple case. Super easy to use. Pop it out, slide your pencil out, you're ready to go. Still, this is what you got. This is falling off the couch in this, it's falling off the table in this, it's falling off my desk at work in this. No damage to the pencil itself. Really not even any marks on the case. So people complain about it. This is garbage. This is useless. This serves no purpose. I dig it. I do. It's made well. It's already starting to age a little bit more because it's like kind of constantly in your hand. And it also, I've got a San Francisco bag, SF Bags, Waterfield, I believe is the name of them. I've got one for my 12.9 iPad Pro, and in the flap, it's got a spot for your Apple Pencil. This slides in there perfectly. It's a little loose if it's just this. If this is in there, it's snug, it fits perfect. Still, I kind of wondered, you know, it's just sitting on the table, it's doing whatever. What can I get? I think Casemate makes a pretty good one. It's like an actual case that you can carry it in, and it has a spot where you can stick your pencil on it. I'll link it below along with this, but that's not something I'm into. That's bulky. I'm very minimalist here. I take very little with me. So I looked around online and I found this magnetic leather grip, and it's not leather. I don't know why I said leather, because this is leather, probably. So it's like a plastic kind of tube. It fits very snug on the pencil, and it's got a little lip on it right through here. It's flat, and it is a magnet. Slide it on. The further it goes, it gets a little tougher. Boom. Feels good. It's got a nice matte finish. This is 30 bucks. This is like 15. I really, really dig this thing. And let me show you why. So some places on this are more magnetic than others. It is a folding magnetic keyboard, and right where the spacebar is, it's actually a little more magnetic. There's a strip right through here that kind of makes it stick. So there are certain spots that it isn't as magnetic. See, it's actually a really sturdy magnet that's in this thing. 15 bucks, I'll link it below. This is awesome. I've never heard of the company before, but this is great. And it comes in like 6 or 7 different colors. Of course, I chose red. It's not as red as I'd like it to be, but you can't win them all. Okay, so I've had many issues with this video. The sound problem, with a disclaimer at the beginning about the sound. I have no idea what it is in my house. It's one of two things. I think I've got it definitely narrowed down, but so there was that issue, and then this camera that I'm using right now, the Canon G7X Mark II, G7X Mark II. I recorded the whole video with that. When I was recording the ending, this piece essentially right here, the camera battery died. I had been messing with it for a long time, all day almost, just testing out footage, taking pictures, playing with the kids, things like that. So the camera died. And I finished the ending with my phone. Not a big deal. Then I edited everything together twice because the audio was out of sync on the footage from my phone, which has never happened before. So, Apple Pencil cases. I dig both of these a lot. This is like my mainstay at this point. I keep it on here, I keep it in my bag. It's definitely, if I'm doing more work with my iPad, this is definitely the way to go. I like the Apple Pencil a lot, and these are my two favorite cases. I looked around quite a bit after I bought this one for something like this. Stumbled upon this one. Again, I don't remember the name of the company. It's just a couple of initials. I'm putting a link to it in the description below. So there's that. But 30 bucks. I think right now, actually, this is on sale for like $12 when it's normally 15 or 16. The price just keeps going down on it. I still love it. And everything that I pretty much do has this case on it. If you have an Apple Pencil and you've got a case that you like, let me know what it is in the comments.
I want to check it out. If it's seems like it's something up my alley. If you like this video, it'd be awesome if you could share it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I like making videos, so it's encouraging, but I'm going to continue to do it regardless. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Until the next time, hopefully everything goes smoothly and there's no noise and none of this swapping cameras and telling you why I'm doing weird things. I don't know, but see you next time.